GCSE Maths, quickly recapping and going over the laws of indices for GCSE 9-1 Maths, Key Stage 3 Maths, AS Pure Maths. Okay, and anyone here that is relearning GCSE content or Key Stage 3 Maths content for their end of year assessment, end of year exams, end of year tests for year 8s, year 9s, year 10s, and year 11s, okay, and even year 12s. Simplify the expression on each card. We've got x squared times x cubed. Now when I multiply with the same base term, letter or number, okay, I'm going to add the powers. 2 plus 3 makes 5, so it's x to the power of 5. This next one, y to the power of 10 divided by y squared, y to the power of 2. When I divide with the same base term, number or power, letter, I subtract the powers. 10 minus 2 is 8. This next one, z cubed all to the 5. When it's a bracket raised to another power, so a power to power rule I call it, multiply the powers. So that'll be z to the power of 3 times 5, which is 15. And then lastly, m to the power of 0. Any number or term to the power of 0 is equal to 1, excluding, okay, 0 to the power of 0, because that's undefined. Or indeterminate, we say, so yeah, it's not equal to 1, it's undefined, but any number or term excluding 0 to the power of 0 is always equal to 1. And lastly, when I have a negative power, for example, if I have 7 to the power of minus 2, negative 2, okay, that means 1 over 7 squared, which is 1 over 49. Okay, 7 squared means 7 times 7, is 49. Okay, so these are your main laws of indices for GCSE higher and foundation. Of course, if it's higher, remember your fractional powers. I know obviously the non-calc paper is gone. Let's see, I've got 100 to the power of 3 halves, let's say. Okay, that means I'm going to take the root of the denominator, and then I'm going to raise it to the power of the numerator. So I'm going to do the square root of 100. Okay, and then I'm going to raise that to the power of 3 or cube it. So I do the square root here, the second root or the square root. The square root of 100, guys, is going to be 10 because 10 times 10 is 100. And then I have 10 cubed. 10 to the power of 3 is 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1000. Okay, again, this topic here, fractional indices, is higher tier only. The rest of them, okay, or the rest of the topics higher and foundation here for algebra manipulation, looking at laws of indices. When I multiply with the same base, I add the powers. When I divide with the same base, I subtract the powers or take them away or minus them. When it's a power to a power, so in a bracket, okay, power to power rule, then we obviously multiply. So it's a bracket raised to another power. I multiply it, and then any term or number to the power of 0 excluding 0 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. And lastly, the only number that doesn't have a reciprocal is number 0, because I can't do 1 over 0, I can't do 1 divided by 0. Okay, so watch out. If I ask you, as like a little sneak question, which number or what is the only number that doesn't have a reciprocal, that's the number 0, okay? Because reciprocal means 1 over, okay, it means that negative power, it means 1 over. It's watching.